Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Forza Motorsport. We are racing race 2 in the Super Sedan series. We are at the world-famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway here in America. I'm going to put myself up in 3rd position still because I'm still not finishing in 1st place. So that 3rd place start last race resulted in a 3rd place finish. That's not great, but it's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick with that 3rd place start. If they're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. This track is pretty tricky. You have to remember it's not a NASCAR race or the Indianapolis 500. And you're not racing full speed out on the big straight track, because what's happening here is, there we go, come on. What's happening here is that I didn't shift, missed a shift there. You race on part of the straight track. I just missed a bunch of shifts and lost positions. And then you have to pay attention. You have to tuck in and take some. That was terrible. Take some really crazy curves that you're not planning on taking. It just feels like you're going to go full speed all the way around the track, but then you've got to watch for these really sharp corners. And you cut across the infield in a track made just for this series. I've got my work cut out for me there, and instead of starting over, we're going to just go ahead and see how we do. I should be able to make a bunch of passes here, but with 4 laps, I've got my work cut out for me here for sure. This right here, this corner comes down to, oh my gosh, to a 90-degree left turn. And it's funny how slow some of the computer cars take it. And we're just going to do a little bit of demolition derby and hope we don't get penalized. And try to gain more positions. Back up to 11th. That's not bad. Let's go up to 4th gear. Get some speed up to 5th. But the transition from the flat track to the banked throws you off for sure. And then these little curves just are hard to prepare for. You've got to just slow it down. That's the biggest thing. You've got to go slow to go fast. That arrow shows me that there's a guy trying to pass me. And at this point, in 11th, I need to not let that happen. And I need to gain as many positions as possible. So here's the main straightaway of the Indianapolis track. And you would normally just keep going and flying around here, but you've got to be prepared for this curve right here. So this is what reminds you that, nope, this is the Super Sedan series. And it's not NASCAR, so we're going to just try to stick to these guys' bumper here in a second. My car's still squealing. This is not a maxed out car for upgrades, but top speed looks pretty good here. I can pass quite a few cars on the straightaway here. And if I can do that, maybe I can get a top 5 finish out of this thing. Now here is where I had problems last time. Those guys just slow way down. And I need to remember not to rush it. I've got 2 laps to go. Stay on the track and take 1 car at a time. So here's the transition off a flat. You come around this corner and up here on the bank, it's pretty easy to go slam the wall, and then you realize, no, we're not going full speed. We're slowing back down again for another sharp set of S-curves through here. There's the pit entrance, and it's really tight. And another transition from flat to slightly banked, not very banked. And 9th place out of 24, not bad, but I only have a lap and a half to go. That means I've got to pass quite a few cars. So I'm going to try to go into this corner just a little bit inside and try to cut this one inside. up to 4th gear as soon as I can. And those colored arrows mean I'll be braking again. 2nd was too low, back up to 3rd. At least I'm right on these guys' tail. Should be able to get a few, well, maybe one on this straightaway. All right, here we are up to 7th and the 90-degree turn. Want to make sure I don't come in here and just slam somebody. Down to 3rd, tuck it tight, stay in 3rd, tuck it tight. If I can get around him and then tuck it tight again, I can go full speed up onto the main track. 6th place. We want to do top 3. Really, that's the goal, is to get on the podium. And now he's starting to remember the track, but still never prepared enough to go from full speed to slow corners. Still have a little bit more than a lap to go. Here's the long straightaway. If I can punch it here and get up to 5th gear, past these 2 cars, that'll put me into 4th.
One more lap.
1 more lap, 3 cars to pass. And start slowing down, because this is gonna surprise you every time. And you can't cut too much because you'll be considered off track and you get a penalty. So you hop that curve a little bit, stay in 3rd. Get prepared to go in tight here. You might be able to pass this guy on this tight corner. It's kind of a body slam, not really professional driving, but we'll take it because we're in 3rd now. Up to 4th gear, 3rd position, 4th gear. Up to this crazy 90-degree left. 2 cars, and we don't really want to shift when the RPMs were pegging out there, so we're going to drop it down to 3rd. Oh, that's pretty high speed coming in at about 60 miles an hour. Take this tight, take this one tight, and you might have a chance to pass if you come out of this corner. Better than that. So here we go. This is the last lap. The goal is to finish better than 3rd, but I'll take 3rd if I have to. Because easy to make a mistake like that and end up in 12th. That was terrible. Car passing me on the inside. I'm going to try to pass him back. Oh, man. That's not good. That's terrible. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, drop to 9th. Drop to, 9th. Okay, well, the goal of a 3rd place finish is gone. Because there's the finish line. One mistake, that'll put you in 9th. That's how it goes when you're on the track. So that was fun, though. That's going to drop me in points, that's for sure. So 9th overall. It's going to drop me to 5th in points after the 2nd race. So come drive with me next time in race number 3. For now, Mr. Johns is out.